Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. We're so glad to see you all popping in the room here. So glad that you've decided to join us today. It is April 21st. It is day 1477. Boy, are we rapidly approaching day 1500 or what? We're getting really, really close. We've got a wonderful show for you today, coming in from a super special place in Brattleboro, Vermont, which is where so many of our wonderful musicians tend to come in from. It's a really poppin' place. So over there we've got Peter Siegel. We've also got some special guests, Amanda and Shawn, and you'll hear more about and from them in just a minute. But first, let's welcome everybody to the room. Everyone wave hello to the live streamers. Hey, live streamers, hello, hello, how you doing? And hello to everybody here in this room. Hi to our fearless leader, Jojo Rossi, on the road today in Baltimore, in a cute little Italian cafe with some really great looking cookies. Hi to David and Elsie in Oakland. Hello to Don and the Curly Tops, although I don't see either Don or the Curly Tops. I see Mama Curly Top. Hello. Hi to Ruth and Clive in Birmingham in the UK. Hoda in BC. Hello. Hi to Ann in Knoxville. Sheila in North Florida. Annette in California. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho with some beautiful flowers. Diane in Puerto Rico. Delhi. Hello. Hi to Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Laris in the UK, Sue in Seattle, Jamie, hello to Caroline in DC, hi to Storm in Massachusetts, Sarah in Texas, Kevin in New Hampshire, hello to Pauline, hello to Shari, Bronwyn in Victoria. Let's go to page number 2 and see where we are. We've got even more folks in the room today. Susan in Cincinnati, hello to Elizabeth in California, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Nancy in Washington State, Kat in Vermont, Lynn in Connecticut, Marcia in Huntsville. Hello to Ray, Joe's mom, in New Jersey, Karen in Oregon, Cricket. Hello. We've got a couple of folks still connecting to audio. Hopefully you will see us in just a minute, see and hear us. But for now, it's time to get started. Let's welcome our very special guests for today, Peter Siegel. We've also got Amanda Witman and Shawn Magee joining him in a really wonderful location. So, Peter, tell us where you are right now.
We're at the Fire Arts Cafe, just on the north side of Brattleboro, and it's actually the Fire Arts Gallery is this whole beautiful gallery of local art and local artists, and we have a Sunday thing we do here. We sing songs, and we just happen to be here anyway. Shawn and Amanda and I, and there were like 10 of us back there singing a few minutes ago. So
it was really fun to hear. I got to hear it a little bit during sound check, and it was wonderful. And truthfully, I cannot think of a place that I would rather be on a Sunday morning than a place that is dedicated to coffee, pastries, folk songs, singing, art, and community. That sounds absolutely perfect. I mean, that's what I'm trying to recreate for myself right here in my bedroom. So, what is the song that you've brought for us today?
Daffodil Love.
It's really lovely.
Tomorrow's Earth Day, and I've got all these deep songs about the earth, but really, right now, the daffodils are just coming up, and it's just really the time to sing this song. So, and got these lovely friends here. So, we'll do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The sweet taste of bubbling sap, friendly shades of yellow and green, the perfect sight after a long winter's nap, early springtime dream. Just to be in the world with you and to breathe the very same air. Happy to say nothing, not to have a care. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going. Muddy boots on a Sunday walk, earth the feeling of the sunny heat, and night, we'll warm each other's feet. Buds are busting, birds are lusting, Earth's song of urgency. But it's an easy going spring for you and me. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going. Touch, scent, the things that we see, spirit of life renew. And I can say I love you too. Buds are busting, birds are lusting, Earth song of urgency. But it's an easy going spring for you and me. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That's such a great song.
Oh.
So, do you want to tell us anything about that song?
Sure. Oh, before I tell anything about the song, I want to say that Sean's got to go soon because he's got kid things he's got to do. But just praise Shawn Magee for being here singing that harmony. This is actually his office.
Shawn.
He runs a company called Pinky Toe Chai, and it's the most incredible chai you'll ever had. I'm not into advertisements, but I have to say, like,
But
the best.
Pinky Toe Chai did
You gotta let
sponsor
people
this
know.
little moment.
That was not planned.
That was not planned.
He actually wasn't even supposed to be here. We just happened to be in his office. But say goodbye to Shawn, because
Thank you so much, Shawn, for being here and
everybody.
singing with us real quick. We loved having that third harmony in there.
and he's a wonderful songwriter. So I think you'll see more of him.
Oh,
I want
good.
you to see more of him. So anyway, so the song I wrote 3 years ago, and it's arguably one of the first love songs I ever wrote, even though I wrote other love songs. You write love songs for the sake of writing love songs, and then you write love
Yes.
songs because you're just like, and it was this, it was after the winter, and it was this perfectly well-timed experience that I had that was brief, and and kind of like daffodils, and the song just sort of came out of that, and I'm so used to writing songs that reflect on the politics in the world and these greater things, and when a song like that comes up, it's just like from the heart. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it just sort of flows out of you.
yeah. And sometimes there are songs that you write that you're like, oh, I could have done this differently or whatever, and when I play that song, I'm like, I like that song that I wrote. It's like, actually feels good to say that, but
And it feels good to sing it too. Like, it's one of those songs that when you sing it, how can you not just feel that sort of warmth radiating out of your chest? It feels like walking through your favorite park when all of the flowers are just starting to blossom, and you're just like, wow, the world is beautiful and life is good.
right. And it's so important to remember that in the times that we have, and any time that you have difficulties or whatever, it's like just look around. And that's why I love living in New England, in the north, because it helps you remember. I hear people in California say, it's wonderful, but you don't get the burst. You're just like, oh, it's just nice. Here it's
Absolutely.
like,
I
big
think
sigh.
that I have a big theory on like living in places without seasons, especially when you are from originally a place that does have seasons, I think that psychologically as humans, I think that it's kind of massively impactful upon us to have those seasons, to watch everything die and then to
Hmm.
watch everything come back,
Right, right, and
and to
that's
have those moments of you know plants not being fruitful and not being green and not being bursting, but then to watch it also thaw and come back.
right. And May Day is coming up, and May Day. There's really the two big holidays that we really should be celebrating are Halloween for the beginning of winter and May Day for the beginning of spring. And if
Yeah.
we need to celebrate those the right way.
Yeah.
So
Well, this is the perfect way to celebrate this one. I mean, it's a really great song to keep with you all throughout this spring season as things are starting to grow, and it feels so good to sing. I can just imagine singing, humming it to myself as I like walk down a street where all of the trees are just barely starting to bud.
yep,
This might be
yep.
my most requested song from Peter because we'll often sit down and look at each other and go, "Let's sing." Oh, what should we sing? What song should we sing? And this, I probably have asked for this song more than any other, just for that same reason that you were just describing. That it puts me back in touch with that feeling of joy and love and newness and possibility that it's easy to forget at in the winter and also sometimes in the winter of my soul.
Absolutely.
So I am happy to hear this song all year round.
Yes.
So, right before we sing it again, you have several things that are coming up soon. I see on May 4th you have a house concert in Buckland, Massachusetts, a solo show.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. It's rare. It's what I want to be doing more of, and it's at some really nice folks' house in Buckland, and probably room for 20 or 25 people.
Great.
And
All right.
I'll
Well,
just
if
be
you happen
singing.
to be in Buckland, Mass, and you happen to be one of those 20 or 25 people, and then
Yeah,
May 11th, you've got in Brattleboro, Vermont, a Gaslight Tinkers show.
yeah, and we have a lot of tour dates coming up. I just put that one on there because it's coming up soon. But we're that's our local gig, and when we do that, twice a year or so, we pack the house, and it's the world beat dance party
Incredible.
and stuff like that. We're in Texas next week and doing a dance weekend, and we've got a lot of summer stuff. We'll be at Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, and I think we're going to be at the Summer Hoot, I believe,
Fun
Mike and
stuff.
Ruthie's thing in the Hudson Valley, and that'll be really lovely too because I've a history with Django and Molly Mason and Ashokin, and even going to that camp in the fifth grade when I was
Oh my gosh.
in Westchester going to elementary school, Ashokin, where that festival takes place. So
That's really special.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I think we all desperately want to sing that song again,
All
right,
right.
everybody? Sing the
Me
whole
too. I
song
do too.
through. Even if you want to do it twice, go ahead. 'Cause it goes by too fast and
All
it's
right.
a wonderful song to sing.
Let's make sure I'm in tune. You know what? I'm gonna fix my video. There it is. Okay. Now we're clear. The sweet taste of bubbling sap, friendly shade of yellow and green. The perfect sight after a long winter's nap. Early springtime dream. Just to be in the world with you and to breathe the very same air. Happy to say nothing, not to have a care. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going. Muddy boots on a Sunday walk, first feeling of the sunny heat. And overnight we'll warm each other's feet. Buds are busting, birds are lusting, a song of urgency. But it's an easy going spring for you and me. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going. Oh, oh. Touch, scent, the things that we see, spirit of life renewed. And I can say I love you too. Buds are busting, birds are lusting, earth's song of urgency. But it's an easy growing spring for you and me. There'll be deeper summer shades, but the breezes of spring are blowing. It's a daffodil kind of love, casual and easy going.
Oh, Peter and Amanda, thank you so much. That was such a perfect way to begin our Sunday, or for some of you, middle your Sunday or end your Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. That's such a great song. Thank you so much.
And yeah, and Amanda, you all got to hear Amanda the other day. So
We sure did. We got to hear her at the Amadon's Brattleboro, Vermont house concert
Yes.
I don't
/
know if
community sing.
I would like to say this. My favorite thing in the world is to sing harmony. And
the
you
best.
need to have a friend singing melody if you want to sing harmony. And I'm so lucky that I've made some friendships here in Brattleboro, and especially Peter, who doesn't mind if I sit around and sing harmony to his songs. And I highly recommend seeking out a friend like that if you're also harmony inclined. It's a really good thing. So thank you, Peter.
The best kind of friendship. And we are so glad to get to benefit from that friendship, because it's really, really great to get to hear people sing in harmony, especially being a Zoom platform where we get that a good amount, but not as much as we'd like.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, everybody. That was such a perfect way to start out our day, and now I think it's just about time to start saying our goodbyes. So a big, gigantic, huge thank you to Peter Siegel and Amanda Witman, and of course Shawn Magee, who bounced out but was a wonderful third harmony part that first time that we sang it. And it's time to say goodbye to everybody out there on the live streams. Bye, live streamers. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye, and thank you to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi. Hope you're enjoying your coffee. Goodbye to David and Elsie in Oakland. Bye to Donna and the Curly Tops. There are some Curly Tops. Bye to Ruth and Clive in Birmingham in the UK. Bye to Anne in Knoxville, Sheila in North Florida, Annette in California, Carolyn in Boise with some daffodils. Deli, goodbye. Goodbye to Bonnie, also in Boise, Idaho. Laris in the UK. Sue in Seattle. Caroline in DC. Sarah in Texas. Kevin in New Hampshire. Bye to Cricket. Bye to Linda on Orcas Island. Becky, goodbye to Martha in Oregon. Hoda in BC. Bob, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye to Diane in Puerto Rico. Goodbye to Pauline in Newcastle in the UK. Jamie in Victoria, BC. Storm in Massachusetts. Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland. Susan in Cincinnati. Gary, goodbye to Nancy in Washington State. Elizabeth in California. Sandy in Western North Carolina. Kat in Vermont. Carol in Connecticut, Lynn also in Connecticut, and Susan, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It has been wonderful singing with all of you on the Daily Antidote of Song. We'll see you tomorrow.